just finished the new Sylvester Stallone superhero film. I guess it's a superhero film. Samaritan. And I don't know if I was expecting a whole lot out of this. Let me preface this by saying I'm a massive Stallone fan. I mean, who isn't? I think most people love Sylvester Stallone, at least people of my generation. Like, my entire childhood was Sylvester Stallone. I'm a 90s kid, born in the 80s, so while some of his greatest stuff was made even before I was born, my days were filled with it all the way through my childhood. I've seen the Rocky films, I don't know, about 60 times a piece. It's absolutely ridiculous how much of a fan I am. But I love just about everything that he's done, even the ridiculous, terrible comedies I've enjoyed. Let me say that this film was mediocre at best. It felt like a kind of phone it in, collect a paycheck, take my stab at the superhero genre and see if I can make a couple bucks type of thing. And I know Stallone has done a lot of like straight to DVD and or straight to streaming, sorry, and kind of B movies in the past decade or so, with the exception of like the Expendables franchise, which did really well for him, and I absolutely love those films. But they haven't all been the greatest or of the highest quality over the past decade to 15 years, but for the most part, I've enjoyed what I've watched of them. But this one, like I said, it wasn't terrible. But parts of it were not great at all. So the acting, Stallone was fine. Stallone was Stallone. He's pretty much the same in all of it. He's not like the greatest actor in the world, but he can hit some emotional beats, man. I mean, who could ever forget his Rocky Balboa speech that gets, put all over TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, time and time again. Such a fantastic speech, about. It's not about how many times, how hard you get hit, how hard, whatever. You know the speech. Anyway, he's iconic. But his movies in the past decade haven't been fantastic, with the exception of, like I said, the Expendables. This kind of felt right up there with the other films that weren't great, that just felt kind of like, hey, I want to keep making money. I don't think Stallone is in any way hurting for money, so I don't know, maybe it's just fun for him to keep acting, even though the giant roles aren't there in the same way that they were before. But like I said, it was somewhat enjoyable. I like anything superhero or superpowered. I'm really into that stuff. I mean, you guys know I have a podcast devoted to the Disney Plus Marvel series. Like, I'm a massive geek for superhero stuff. But this just kind of felt forced. It kind of felt like, I want a little bit of that superhero money. I want to play a superhero. And remember, Stallone has played a comic book hero before. He was Judge Dredd in the 1990s. Now, it wasn't a fantastic film, but he has played in the genre before. Absolutely. But I thought the acting from the kid in the film was not great. I did enjoy the twist. There is a twist at the end where, everything isn't as it seems. And I really enjoyed that. I mean, that's the best aspect of the movie. The only problem is I kind of saw it coming from a mile away. Like, I was guessing what the twist was almost from the beginning of the film. Like, it just seemed really obvious. And I don't know if anyone else has watched this. Let me know what you thought of that twist. Did you see it coming a mile away too? Have I just seen way too many movies at this point to where, like, it's hard to get me with a twist ending? Yeah, maybe we're all kind of spoiled by the M. Night Shyamalan films. Like, it's hard to top crazy twists like that with mediocre twist. So I don't know. I liked what the twist was. I thought it actually made the movie a lot better. It gave it a lot more feeling. It gave it a lot more drama. But I wasn't impressed by the acting from the other star, the co-star, the child actor in this film. And the villain was kind of cartoonishly like, a run-of-the-mill action movie villain. Not great. So I wasn't terribly impressed. I probably won't ever be watching this again. I don't see the need. But I'm not disappointed that I watched it. I'm glad that I checked it out. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It just, there are so many great superhero / action films out there that, this one just doesn't stack up to the best of the best. It's mediocre at best. If you've already checked it out, let me know what you thought. And hey, man, don't let me stop you. Go check it out for yourself. If you're a Stallone fan, it's a Stallone film. He is very much playing a Sylvester Stallone role in this. I wasn't as excited about the writing, the plot, and the acting around it. But, I don't know. Go check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie, what you thought about it, what you thought about that twist ending. Did you feel like me? Did you see it a mile away? Or did it really get you? And maybe it made the whole movie for you. Maybe you thought it was awesome. Maybe you thought it was a stupid twist. Whatever your opinions are, let me know in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. And, if not, you can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at RealBrettScott. Let me know over there what you thought about Samaritan. And if you enjoy this, if you enjoy what I do here, which is talk about entertainment, pop culture, films, TV series, that sort of thing, then please subscribe or favorite or follow the podcast. And if you do decide to stick around, then I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks.